Oh, yeah. Uh, what? It's the daily go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing. Taking off left lane, no coasting. What y'all know, son? Yeah. Yeah. And it's the daily go get mism show. And this is how it's going down. This is the DG show, y'all. I'm your host, Sun752. And that's AKA Omar with the rrr. And tonight on the Daily Go Get a Business show, on this Hump Day Wednesday, we are talking about ducking people that you know. Ducking people that you owe in plain sight. Ducking people that you owe in plain sight. See, not everybody gets ghost. Not everybody gets ghost when they borrow. Some people stay right up in your face, or they make sure that they check in with you on a daily basis, but they ain't paying you back. Word. However, you know, some people will duck you in plain sight by not paying you back, but acting like they're providing some kind of other service for you. But that's not what y'all agreed on. We're going to get into that. Oh, yes, we will now. That's how it's going down. Daily Go Get a Mism show, y'all. And it's the daily Go Get a Mism show. So let's get this thing popping. How y'all feeling? You good? I hope you're good. Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita. It's good to see me some you. Ooh. And Care Bear. How you feeling, Care Bear? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming on through here. All right. So, yeah. Ducking people that you owe in plain sight. Now, it's like, you know you dead wrong for that. You know that you dead wrong for that. But shoot, people don't be caring. They don't care. They're like, look, at least I didn't go out of town. At least I didn't change my number. At least I didn't block you on my social media. At least I didn't act like I ain't owe ya. However, I'm not paying you back, and I'm right where you can find me at. So I know that you're kind of mad, but I'm going to nestle up under you and be like, oh, don't be mad. Don't be mad at me. No. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. So let's get into it. Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this your daily. The Daily Go Get a Mism show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun752. AKA Omar with the rrr. And if you can't say Omar with the rrr, well, then you just say Omar with the R's. The Daily Go Get a Mism show on this Hump Day Wednesday, all up in your area. How are y'all feeling? I hope that you're feeling like real men and women should. Tonight on the Daily Go Get a Mism show, on this 9th of September. And you know what? The 9th of September is a memorable date for me. And I thought about it earlier. I'll probably get into it a little later in the show. Not now, no. But a little bit later in the show, we're going to talk about why September 9th. As a matter of fact, remind me at the end of the show to let y'all know why September 9th is a significant day and my personal history, and we'll get into it. Valerie, Miss Green in the house. I said, Valerie, Miss Green in the house. It's good to see me some you. Thanks for coming through. You know, that is always good to lay my eyes on you. Word. So, yeah, on this 9th of September, we're talking about ducking the people that you owe in plain sight. You know, some people that you know, listen. There are some people that you will lend $5 to, and you ain't never got to worry about seeing them again. There's some people that all you have to do is lend them to. Well, let's up the ante, $25. $25, and you can best believe that they're going to be out of your life for a lifetime. $25. You know, $5, nah, that's only a price of a hoagie. A hoagie around the way. Now, these new hoagie spots, these new hoagie spots trying to get rich. $10 hoagies, $12. What you doing? Ain't nothing in that hoagie that could equal that much. Nah, son. Nah. But yeah, not everybody who owes you money will get ghost on you. Some people will hang right around you, be all up in your face, asking for more. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I know that y'all been through it. How many of y'all have dealt with somebody who always was borrowing money from you, wouldn't pay back, or they was slow pay? Either no payback or slow payback. Slow payback when they only borrowed a small amount of money from you, or small amounts of money, but they still pay back real slow. They want to pay you back in increments, installments. Like, you ain't borrowed but $25. I know I'm gonna give you $5 every pay. Like, yo, get your life together. If you don't give me back that quarter, honey, that I just, yo, a T Carry Right. Thanks for coming through for the night. It's good to see you in my sights. That's my word. And Valerie Green, glad you're coming on the scene. I know I said your name before, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? All right. And Robbie and Ming, my big sis. It's good to see you. Thanks. I don't want to miss you. T Carry Right says, the child support count as slow pay or no pay? Well, if you're not paying the child support, I think that's a no pay. But that is definitely an example of ducking your responsibilities in plain sight. Some fathers won't pay child support, but they will still come and see their children. They may be between jobs. They may be fucked up in the game. They may be irresponsible or whatever. But at some point, they get some money. They just don't come through and hand it off, pass it off to their baby mom, or make sure that their kids get none of it. Sometimes they have too many children to be able to account for. And I guess it's just demoralizing, thinking that, trying to contemplate having to represent for all of those kids that you made. So they just don't. But they come around, pick the kids up, take them to the park. They ain't got enough money, though, for all those sodas and bags of chips and pizza and ice cream from the Mr. Softy man. They ain't got enough money for all that. But they will still come around. They'll come around empty-handed. And that is the ultimate example of ducking your ducking the people that you owe in plain sight. They will come through, but they'll come through empty-handed. So you ain't gave me no money for these kids. You ain't gave no money for the kids in like 4 months. And you come around here with nothing, empty-handed? Like, come on, don't tell me you don't have no money. Well, I really don't. But they actually do. But they figured, what are two kids going to do with $20? But they'll take the $20 and go buy a bag of weed. They'll take the $20 that they didn't contribute to their kids and go buy a bag of weed. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill. I said my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. Norris Hill, how you feel? Thanks for coming through, getting ill. Yo, when you come through, you got a pill. Yo, for Brell. Norris Hill says, some people think that a medical bill is cheaper. What up, everyone? You gonna knock him outside? Yeah, he going to the loan shark route. I understand. I do. But as of last night, we have to remember not to get violent. We don't want to perpetrate any violence. We need to be non-violence. In my best Martin Luther King. No violence. No violence. No violence. Non-violent. Non-violent. Don't violent. Non-violent. 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 Non-violent, but still go out, protest, don't be silent. Annette Davis, the number one. Annette Davis, the number one. What's going on, Annette Davis, the number one? Good to see you, ma. It's good to see me some of you. That's what's up. Everything good? I hope so. Everything good. Word up. Charlene Curry. Charlene Curry. What's going on, Charlene? How you feeling, Charlene? Good to see me, son. You. That's what's up. And the beauty I could not see, Cherry. I seen a tiptoe in here. Teeny tiny back. 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 What's going on, the beauty I cannot see, Cherry? A Cinderella Dana Dane. It's the sister Dana Dane with fame. Valerie Green says, I have a neighbor. She always on the con. She will call and say she hungry and will say, me too. She would pick me up. We get to the restaurant. She don't have no money. Yo, free meal, baby. We gonna eat for free on Valerie G. We gonna eat for free on Valerie G. Valerie G, can you hook me up? Can you help me, Valerie G? You know you got a good HEART. Ducking the people you owe in plain sight. See, it's normally the people who don't borrow large sums of money who do this. People who borrow large sums of money, they get out of Dodge. You know, when they borrow in enough money to be considered, for it to be considered a contribution, they don't, you know, they know people looking for that money back. They're looking for a return. You got to do something. But it's these little nickel and dimers, these little nickels and dimes, these nickel and dime borrowers, they will be right up in your face, borrowing again. You know, I've talked about this before, Carol Chamberlain. You know, I've talked about this before when you go to the flea market with somebody and they don't have no, they be like, oh, I ain't go to the ATM. Can you just buy me this, buy me that? You knew we was going to the flea market. Why would you not? I mean, did the flea market sneak up on you? We didn't discuss where we was going. Did I blindfold you and put you in the car? You the one wanted to come to this motherfucker. I know, but I forgot to go to the ATM. Can you want to go to the ATM now? We already at the spot. All right, well, forget about it. Anyway, well, can you just lend me this so I can get this and when we leave, then we can go to the ATM and I pay you back your money. You know, when we leave, I'll pay you back your money. Mm-hmm. Those are the people who duck responsibility. Then you have the people who call themselves working for the money, working off the money that they owe you when y'all haven't agreed on that. See, y'all didn't agree that. Okay. For all my non-drivers out there, this is how y'all get scammed. See, you don't drive, so you be Ubering it, cabbing it, calling and needing a ride in it. People be starting to calculate and count up how many times they took you. I took you here, I took you there, and it costs this much gas money, this much gas money, this much gas money, this much gas money, this much gas money. So this is what you need to do. You need to pay a fee as soon as you get in that car. You know why? Because when that person that drives you around a lot, when they borrow money from you, a lot of times they won't pay you back. But little do you know, they're not paying you back because they took you to the laundromat, took you to the market, took you to your grandmother's house, over the river and through the woods. To grandmother's house we go. Yo, I took you and your kids and yeah. I mean, I know you ain't getting on me about that little bit of money that I borrowed from you. Oh, I'm sorry. They don't even say borrow. I know you ain't getting on me. You know, you ain't bitching about that little bit of money that I got from you. I ain't charged you nothing when I took you to Best Buy. Charge you nothing when I took you to Home Depot. Charge you nothing when we went to the laundromat. Charge you nothing when we went to the market. Charge you nothing when we went to the Popeyes. Charge you nothing when we went to Ruth Chris. Charge you nothing when I took you to your man house. Charge you nothing when I took you to your sister's. Charge you nothing when I took you in the hospital, the emergency room. I ain't never charged you, even when you were scared. You really thought your ass was doomed. I ain't never charged you. You got inside my ride, and now you trying to act like you don't understand. Pride is getting in the way. From what I calculate, you owe me today. I took you so many places. I should be Uber or Lyft. I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. You gave me $30 and I dropped you off so many times. I'm like yo. Ducking the people you owe in plain sight. Ducking. Listen, man, I'm telling you. People will get you for that bullshit. Watch out who you drop off to the laundromat. I mean, watch out who drops you off to the laundromat. You better Uber it or Lyft it and have it done right there, because you'll find out that you've been running up a tab that you never agreed on. Valerie Green says, I have a neighbor that's, my bad. I already read that. Annette Davis, the number one, says, my middle child father would quit his job when they start garnishing his check, but tell me he got fired or laid off. What's crazy is he would come around me trying to fuck. Ducking the people you owe in plain sight. Before you came, we was talking about that child support shit. Yeah. And if you really think about it, Annette, and I know you're not going to look at it this way, but if you really think about it, if he ain't paying his child support and you give him some extra ass, that means you are basically adding on to the tab. Like, now you got a child tab and you got an ass tab. Now, sure, you probably don't charge for the ass. Maybe you do. But every woman feels like her ass is worth some money. God forbid that you in a position where you don't believe is worth nothing. Like, damn, that's some trash ass. But yeah, if you let your baby dad come around and he's in arrears in child support, and you let him hit, fucked up part about it is you might let him hit because it's been a while and you horny. But you only making this bill bigger. And Carol Chambers says, never a borrower, no lender. That's my motto. The beauty I cannot see Cherry says, sometimes ducking in plain sight, sometimes it could be a simple thing as an apology or I'm sorry for hurting you. People can't say it though. No, I'm talking about straight money. I ain't talking about no debt of gratitude. I'm talking about when people have gotten you to go inside of your pocket and pull out money. How many of y'all have ever gotten a child from around the way to go to the store for you, and they took the liberty of keeping the change? Now, y'all might look at it as a small thing because you was probably going to give them the change anyway. But I don't think that it's a good practice for children to feel like they can take the liberty of taking your change. That's not good. That's not good. And I'll never forget. Like, I'm not no lazy dude. I walk right around the corner to the store. But this little girl that used to live around here, what was her name? Her name was Chelsea. No, Charlotte. Her name was Charlotte. I was like, Charlotte, all right, you go around the corner to the store and blah, blah, blah. So I gave her the money. I must have gave her like a 10, and what I needed must have been like $7 or something like that. And she took the $3. I was like, where's my change? And she was like, well, I bought this, I bought this stuff. She had shit. I was like, yo, I didn't tell you to take the change. She said, well, you wasn't going to give me nothing for going? I said, yeah, I was. But little do you know is you might have got more than what you took. See, the way this works is you go to the store, you come back, and then you get paid. She was like, but Mr. O, then I would have had to go back around the corner to the store. I looked at this little girl like, that's a problem? She was like 10. So I was like, yo, next time I send you to the store, don't do that. That little girl never spoke to me again. She caught an attitude. She took the money and straight got an attitude. And you know what? After that, years after that, because that's when I was first living around here, like maybe I was in maybe like 3 or 4 years. And years later, I worked with her stepfather, who was my manager. And he was like, yeah, you know my family and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, your family? He told me who it was. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember them well. They had nothing but good things to say about me all after that. But at that time, she was seriously mad at me. And I know she was really mad because she was embarrassed because she knew she was dead wrong. She knew she was wrong. And I checked her, and I know that her parents didn't check her. So talking to my manager after that, he told me that she's still that way. Very entitled. Gets an attitude when she don't get. I was like, and I told him about that incident. I was like, I'll never forget the time back in like 2003, 2004. She just took the money. She just took it. The going rate for right around the corner is $1. She took $3? You bugging? That's because they thought Mr. Omar had money. But like I said, it was a wrap for after that. Okay. What we got? Robbie Ming says, wait. Nars Hill says, 2 years ago, I purchased a sweatsuit from a hometown acquaintance. I still have yet to get the pants. Damn. Yo, man. I got t-shirts from when I was selling them in 2018 that people still haven't come to pick up. And I still have them. Like, yo, by the way, I'm about to get the t-shirt game popping again. You know what I'm saying? You know, the t-shirt game is about to start popping again. That's my word. Y'all gonna support this stuff? I mean, some of y'all did. Some of y'all did. I ain't gonna front some of y'all did. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Robbie Ming says, what's so crazy is people borrow money from you and ask about your money. They will say someone owes me money. Once they pay me back, then I will pay you. Yo. Robbie Rob, yo, 100% absolute truth. When I get it, you gonna get it. When I get it from the next man, like, what you think? What is this? A chain reaction? What is this? Trickle down economics or some shit? What we doing? What we doing? But yeah, that's how people do it. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit the like button. Oh, and for that one lone person that keep hitting the dislike button, I'm still there. Yeah, I appreciate you coming through. Yeah, listen to enough to find out that you didn't like it. Who are you? You mash man, just pushing that dislike just cause you can. I ain't mad at you though. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button. Don't forget to share the show. Hit the like button, share the show. Hit the like button, share the show. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, share the show. Hit the like button, share the show. Subscribe. All right, but yeah, Robbie Rob, you saying some real shit there. When somebody owes them money, so when they get their money, then you'll get your money. Like, so now what are you supposed to do? Go to them and ask if somebody paid them back, like they gonna tell you the truth? That is some bullshit. But that's what we're talking about tonight. Ducking the people you owe in plain sight. You heathen. You ain't no goddamn good. No goddamn good. No goddamn good. Word up. But people will do it. They will do it. Word up. So, I mean, you gotta keep your eye out for these type of cats, because they will. Yeah. People get creative. They get more creative on the refusal to pay you back. They get more creative in their ability to be a deadbeat than they did borrowing. You would think that people would devise new schemes and ways to ask for money, get money out of you, trick you out of money, I don't know, romance you out of money, some women will make you think that you're gonna get some ass or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I could only get my electric bill paid, I wouldn't mind laying up for a little while. Dudes be going for it. Once a trick, always a trick. And that's the truth. Okay. Carol Chamberlain says, that right there, Robin, it irks my soul. Like, what that got to do with me? The thing is, they expect y'all to understand that shit. They expect y'all to actually sympathize with that. Like, oh, all right, I know you on hard times or whatever. So, I guess maybe in their mind, they think that they're showing you that they're generous too. So in their generosity, and now that they on hard times, you ain't gonna rush them to pay you back, right? Right. You understand. Valerie Green says, what's the maximum amount of money you consider a loan? Well, I know right now somebody owes me $500. And it was a chick. She owed me $500. You know what I mean? It's like, she didn't borrow the whole $500. It was like $250 and $250. It was a straight scheme. Now that I look back on it, like, at the time, I ain't really had a $500 to be given like that. But when people see that you manage your money correctly, To them, that translates into you have some money. I don't know. T. Carey Wright says, how about when they borrow a lump sum of money and then pay it back in installments without letting you know that's what they needed? Yeah, how about that? And how about you don't recognize the installments? Because just like we were talking about a few minutes ago, little did you know that the installments that they was paying back was rides. You know, they taking you places. They babysat your kids. Like, you ain't never babysit my kids. Wait a minute. I did so. Your kids played with my kids for 2 hours when you went to go see your grandmother in the hospital around the way. I want no fucking babies. My kids 13 and 14 years old. They don't need no babysitter. I watched them. I had to feed them clothes. You ain't have to feed. Fuck you talking about? You ain't feed my kids. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I fed them. We had a bag of chips, some Cheetos, and some Chico sticks. They ate that shit. I fed your kids, housed them, and clothed them. You know what? You gonna stop playing with me? How the fuck did you? My kids don't need no clothes. Well, that time they came over and played in my wading pool, they didn't have no bathing suit. I gave them a t-shirt. What? I gave them a t-shirt. They didn't have no bathing suit. That's clothes. I clothed your children. And you got the nerve to be in my face asking me about your little funky $20. Yo, y'all can call into the show. Y'all know the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. 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 319-527-6199, baby. Totally uncensored show. Say it how you feel it. Bring your passion in any form of fashion. Press number 1 if you win and if you call in. And that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I get you on up in here. All right. Valley, wait a minute. It says chill, say. Chill. Oh, damn. The largest amount of money I've ever lent somebody, I don't even want to go into it. I don't believe that. You know what? When you know that you're never going to get money back, it's kind of write it off on your taxes. Yeah, the largest amount of money that I've lent somebody was a significant amount. All right, anyway. Real significant, you know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Carol Chamberlain says, or that little stinking $20. Now my money stinks. Yeah, your little funky $20. Funky. How funky. TK Wright says, oh, hell no. These Mickey Fickies won't call it money. They say, oh, you tripping about that change? And And then David says, "Oh, that's what we talking about. I went all the way left. I heard child support and went off. Sorry." I hear you, Annette. You know what I'm saying? We all have triggers. You heard that child support, and it let off the trigger. Emily done laughed in the house. I said it, Emily. What's going on, MEM? How you feeling, ma? You know what I'm saying? It almost left you out. I ain't mean to do that. You got lost in the joint. But I see you. I see you. Carol Chamberlain says, if I'm riding with you, I'm leaving some money in your car and ain't coming at me with you ain't coming at me with that nonsense. Emily says, I got people that owe me, and this one person called me and talked to me about someone else that owe her like she don't owe me. So I see that's a popular theme tonight. Popular theme. Damn, Nars, $75? And you ain't get the pants? Man, let's go ride on that nigga. We gonna ride on my enemies. Bad. Cal says exactly, Val. If I give it to you, most times I know they won't give it, they won't pay it back. So that's your gift. That might be their going away present. Because a lot of times, you know, $75 to make motherfuckers stay away. My thing is when they get paid and they don't pay you, they had to go and pay somebody or something more important than you. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Let's say they're down on their luck. They borrowed money from you. They go do an odd job. They may be good at some shit. Landscaping, carpentry, painting, whatever. Whatever it was, they didn't have a 9-to-5 job. They may have lost that job, but they did their little side hustle and got paid. And you're like, well, where's my money? Oh, I mean, I'm gonna pay you back, but I had to pay this and I had to pay that, and I had to pay him and I had to pay her. It's priority. You know what I'm saying? I can't pay you down. I'm gonna hold you down. I can't. You got on a. You got on a sheepskin coat and a sheepskin back and a brand new goose down to put on your back. The fuck? They'll do it though. And they'll tell you they did it. Oh, well, yeah, I got paid because sometimes they fucked around and told you that they got paid and they didn't mean to do it because they hiding in plain sight. They forgot, they damn near forgot they owed you. So they told you that they got some money from blah, blah, blah. You like, yo, you got money from such and such? Well, where's my money? I had they'll tell you about how somebody else had to come first, and it ain't their kids, it ain't their spouse, and it ain't their house. It ain't your kids, it ain't your spouse, and it ain't your house. It ain't your kids, it ain't your spouse, and it ain't your house. I said, it ain't your kids, it ain't your spouse, it ain't your house. I said, it ain't your kids, it ain't your spouse, and it ain't your house. I said, it ain't your kids, it ain't your house, and it ain't your spouse. What the fuck? How you going out? TK writes, going back to what I was talking about. I agree. I want my change, bro. Where's my money at? Ain't nobody tell you to buy candy with my change. $3, like, yo, she was wilding. She was wild. And yeah, Val, she was mad at me because she took my money. She was embarrassed. I'm like, your mom ain't tell you not to take nobody's money? Like, I wish I would. I wish I would help myself to somebody's money because I thought they was going to get they was going to pay me something, and I set my own price without saying shit. Y'all had to be there. What's that little girl like? Y'all know I get that face. Like Mr. Omar is usually very nice. He turned into a monster. All right, Valerie. When the shirts come in, I got you. I still have some shirts left over from 2018, but I'm about to do some new designs. It's gonna be fly, real fly. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have the shirts. We're gonna have the shirts that say, daily go get 'emism, black on black for all the right reasons, 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 black on black for all the right reasons. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to do it this season. T. Carey Wright says, it's not me hitting the dislike button this time. Minaj can take it. And that David says, for some reason, that income tax check don't ever get there. That's too much money. That's too much money. That's too much money, Val. I mean, Robbie, that's too much money. When they get that tax money, it be saying shop, 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 shop. I meant Annette, my bad. Emily says, Taki, stay away from that dislike button before you get Yo, for real. You're talking about you fed my kids. You ain't feed no fucking kids of mine. My kids ain't hungry. Not when they come around other people, they ain't hungry. I feed mine. What the fuck you doing? Wish I would. People do that though. They bring their kids over your house and they ain't feed them yet. Around dinner time, like who the fuck does that? You. No, who fixes enough food on a weekday for 4 or 5 extra miles? Like, yo, we had a little bit of rice-a-roni over here, a little bit of macaroni and cheese, not the baked macaroni and cheese. This is the stovetop. That bullshit. We got a little bit of that, and we got some chicken. We only got a little bit of chicken. We got like, I got 2 kids, whatever. We going in on a 12 piece. It's 12 pieces. 4 of us. Everybody get 3. Sometimes the kids only eat 2. The piece is big. Y'all coming through? 5. Let me ask y'all this, and you can be honest, man. Listen, I know that y'all generous, y'all giving people and all of this, but be honest. Have you ever? All right, let's say y'all was cooking something or about to cook something, and then company came over, so you didn't eat it. Like, nah, we waiting for them to go, and then they never went. They never left. Like, they not getting. Like, this may have been something special that y'all had for that night, something that y'all don't have every night or all that often. Like, you might have been cooking tacos that night. The kids like to play with tacos. What the fuck was that? That shit looked like one of them goddamn lantern flies. One of them bitches got in here. Y'all might have been cooking tacos. Somebody come over with their kids and shit. Like, we don't have enough for you. So y'all act like, all right, we ain't starting dinner. We not going to start dinner till they leave. The motherfuckers don't leave till like 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. You got to feed your kids 9 o'clock. They supposed to be in bed by 8:30. Shirley Sher, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley Sher, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on, by how you doing? Good to see me some you. T. Gary Rice said, a $50 t-shirt. Deduct that from my debt. You better chill. You better chill. You know what I'm saying? TK Rice said the largest that I lent was 44 grand. Damn. Man, I will murder you over 44 grand. I'm sorry. Gotta catch a body. Y'all see me on ID channel. Fuck it. Carol Chamberlain says, I remember I asked my day, or you probably said I asked my dad to loan me some money until I got paid. He called me up like, did you get paid yet? Well, I want my money. But dad, if you say borrow, I expect it back. Yeah. Okay, wait. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Narzo says they don't say that shit to the dope man. Yo, I know dope fiends. I knew crackheads that they had to go buy their shit, somewhere else because they already owed the dope man. They owed the dope boys around here. Like, we can't buy no more. You ain't getting no more on the eye. On the eye, that's what they used to call when you owe, when they gave you some drugs until you got paid, instead of going in and taking care of your debt so you could peacefully buy your crack around the way. He said, fuck that. I'm gonna go get my crack near my job, and I'm gonna duck the dope boys around the way. That could cause you to get an ass whooping bad. In the drug game, that's very unethical. It's very unethical. $44,000 a net lending out $4 grand. Robbie Ming says, well, if they don't pay me my money back, don't even look my way. You burnt me once, you don't get another chance. I hear you. I hear you. Valley Green says, I'm going to let them know we wasn't expecting company. All right. Norris Hill says, come back in 30 minutes when we're done eating. Kids ain't eating no half an hour. Need an hour. Tell them to come back in a half an hour. In a half an hour, you act like you ain't home. Oh, we had to run out. Put all the lights on. And then we hear something. That's the TV. We had to leave out fast. We left the TV on. Oh, man. Robbie Ming says, that's like when I went to New York. They called one person at a time in the kitchen to eat. Yo, New Yorkers do some strange shit. Yo, listen. One thing I know I've learned about New Yorkers, now this might not go for all of them, but this is a well-known characteristic of a lot of New Yorkers. They won't feed you, but they'll let you drink all the liquor. Oh, you can drink all day and night, but they won't feed you shit. Like, we got to go out to eat. Yeah, y'all got to go around the corner, go get something to eat. We ain't got no food. But here, you want another drink? Want a beer? And I'd be goddamn if I haven't seen evidence of that up close. I'm like, what is this shit? And another thing that New Yorkers do that I think is very strange. Like, why don't they have a trash can in the kitchen? They will use grocery store bags and put them on the door handle. And that's supposed to be the trash can. That's the garbage. I'm like, what kind of shit is that? What, y'all ain't never heard of a trash can? In my kitchen, I got 2 trash cans. From what I understand, that's a common practice. And why? What is it? What does that come from, living in an apartment or something? Like, you have to preserve what little space you have, so it wasn't enough room for a trash can? I'm like, where's the trash? They're like, oh, on the door. I'm like, that's a bag on the door. Oh yeah, that's the trash. Yeah, fuck. What? 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 And then David said, no, Omar, I cook a lot. I've always cooked for just in case. I'm not stingy with my food ever. Yeah, I guess you ready for just in case because you're used to just in case. If you wasn't used to just in case, guess what? You probably wouldn't cook for just in case. Evidently, you've been groomed for the just in case. No? Carol Chamberlain says, at Robin, some of my family will feed you all the liquor you want, but you ain't getting nothing to eat. Are they from New York? I'm trying to tell you. This is a known thing. It's a known thing. Yo. What's good? Robin Ming said, hey, Carol, liquor won't fill you up. Where's the food? Yeah. In Philly, we eat and drink. In New York, they be like, no, one or the other. And then David says, that's crazy, Omar. We always had a trash can. Hey, I don't know, but I've seen it. And I've even had New Yorkers tell me, like, that is kind of like, I'm like, what? Carol Chambers says, I have a trash can and I put my garbage in the freezer if I don't take it to the dumpster that day. I hear you. Carol Chambers says, and you don't get a choice either. Oh my God. They from New York? Oh, so you... Yo, we used to go to New York all the time. When I was little, see, I didn't understand. We used to go see my dad's family when he had a lot of family in New York. And they was all drinkers. And I swear to God, I don't never remember eating when my aunt was living in New York. I don't never remember eating. We used to be hungry. Like, yo, when are we going to eat? They was drinking. They was drinking. We would eat when we left. I used to be like, what? And I could have sworn that I smelled food cooking. I know I ain't eat none. Maybe that was next door or upstairs or some shit. I don't know, man. Don't give me the line. Look, if y'all know anything about this, holla at me. Holla at the God. You know what I'm saying? Get at me. Yo, it's the Daily Go Get a Business Show, y'all. Ducking the people you owe in plain sight. Ducking the people that you owe in plain sight. Like it ain't even nothing. Like it ain't no justice. But shout out to all my New York peoples. Just strange. It's different. Just different. Just different. Just a little bit different. Yeah, man. But yeah, there's so many ways to duck somebody that you owe. And you right there in plain sight. But let me ask y'all, would you rather a person just get ghost when they owe you money, or would you rather them at least come around? Like, because you figure if they come around, then you have a chance to be around them to at least steal your money back. And have y'all ever had to do that? Have any of y'all ever had to steal your money back? Yeah. Steal your money back. Catch them motherfuckers slipping or sleeping, and you went in your stash, and got their shit. Oh, I'm sorry. You went in their stash and got your shit. Like, yo, I hope they don't miss this money that they owe. But one thing is for sure, I won't be bugging them about this money no more. I'm going to just let bygones be bygones. And yes, I will steal my money back. Fuck you. You owe me. You coming around me like it's sweet like that. If an opportunity opens up for me to get mine, I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine, nigga. won't be nickel and diming me, making me look all crazy. Gotta do what you gotta do out here. Oh, hold on, yeah. Hold on. Okay. Good. Okay, wait a minute. Let me put that back. Let me put it back. Put that back. Yeah. Which one would y'all rather do though? Would you rather somebody get ghost on you, or would you rather them at least be around? You know, maybe that shows a little bit of integrity if they're not running from you. So you figure, well, if they're not running, there's a good chance that, you know, they're not trying to be guilty. Carol Chamberlain says, my cousin told me she had surgery and couldn't pay me back. She lied. I wanted to beat the brakes off her for not for the money, but not for the money, but for the lie. And you got to ask yourself, why would anybody do that? Why would anybody do that? You know what I mean? You're going to lie and say you have an illness to keep from paying? Like, what are you doing? What we doing here? Allergies acting all crazy. No, it still says, I guess the word sucker faded off my forehead. And don't ask me for shit. It's there. And these kind of things end friendships, y'all. They do. They put a strain on relationships. They end friendships. This is the kind of shit that family won't speak to each other anymore over. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? Hold on. This one thing on my list before we get up out of here. Before we get on up out of here, let me ask y'all this. And I don't want y'all to get all crazy and sensitive when I bring this one up. Have you ever been in a situation or seen a situation where somebody gave somebody money to play the lottery and then they didn't play that lottery with that fucking money? Have you ever seen a situation, or have you ever been in a situation where you gave somebody money to play your numbers and your number came out and they didn't play the motherfucking numbers? Or you had a funny feeling that they actually did pay the number and play the number and they got paid and told you that they didn't play your fucking numbers. Now, you want to talk about bad blood. This thing will cause arson burns. People will burn down your house over this shit. My number came out straight, and you telling me that you was on your way to play my number and you didn't play my shit? But all of a sudden you turned up with you went shopping the next day. Have you ever seen it? Have you ever been there? Because that situation will ruin friendships. What you mean? And if you gave somebody money to play your number and your number came out and they didn't play it, do they owe you the money that you gave them, or do they owe you the money from what you should have won? I'm thinking you could probably sue somebody over that shit. Narcio says, if it removes unnecessary people, so be it. Stacy Green. Miss Green in the house. Stacy, what's going on? Good evening. Oh, you at work? She said she at the plantation. No, don't go there. And don't let Massa see you on that telephone. You know that you ain't supposed to be knowing how to work all that technology. So go on, do your work, pick your cotton or your tobacco, and let Massa see if you can go home early with the same pay. Because I heard he kind. I heard you got yourself a kind master. Kind master, good master, nice master. No, so it says, oh no, somebody will suffer until I say we're even. Carol Chambers says, oh no, pay me what I would have won. Yeah, I don't see no two ways around that. Your number came out straight. You were supposed to have 500 in your pocket. 500. He talking about, here's your dollar. The next day, you see them coming home with bags from Boscov's, Kmart, Clover. Talking about back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Corvettes, Gimbals, Woolworths. Peace, Annette Davis, the number one. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for being a lot of fun. Actually, we about to get on up out of here too. I got to work tomorrow too. So, got to do the early thing. So, all right, let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious September 9th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are S-E-C-I-A-L. They are S-E-C-I-A-L. They are number one out the box, Erica Plechette, turning 49 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And also Artisha Silhouette Prez Jackson Johnson, turning 42 years old today. And Akande Jabimi Sola, turning 34 years old today. And Donald Scott, happy birthday to you. And Crystal Custis, turning 67 years old today. Happy birthday to you. Come on, man, what you doing? You going up there? Stop. That's why I give you an ass a whoop. And Delnita Cherie, turning 52 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And Caitlin Kate, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my girl Crystal Taylor. Happy birthday to you, Chris. I want to say happy birthday to all of you. and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious September 9th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, to rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember. Listen, these cats that owe you money but will duck you in plain sight, you better keep your eye on them. It could be your brother or your sister or your cousin or your friend or your next door neighbor, or it could be your kids. You know how it is when your kids get grown and they be borrowing money and they really should be helping you out now. But you done raised these little spoiled ne'er-do-wells who can't make it on their own yet. Oh, you was raising entitled children. You ain't make them do nothing. And they still leaning on you. So it gets to the point where now they're borrowing from you. And they think that because they're your children, they don't have to pay you back. Well, I'm going to let you handle that. But it could be anybody. And when you see people display this type of behavior, it's going to get under your skin. It's going to piss you off. You're going to be mad. Yeah, you're going to be real mad. And I don't blame you for being mad. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed listening to the show as much as I enjoyed broadcasting it. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. Hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and share the show. Make sure you share the show. That's how we do it. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Thanks for coming on through. I love y'all to death, resuscitate you, and love you right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night, 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So worry not. We all right. We good. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Really tomorrow, but kind of like later too.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Peace, y'all.